Hi, welcome back. So today is kind of a different lesson because I want to share with you 5 books that I think are perfect for English learners. Each of these books is enjoyable and also easy enough for you to read that you'll be motivated enough to finish it. And when you finish reading a book in English, that's a huge sense of accomplishment. Plus, of course, it's great for your English skills. So are you ready? Let's get started.
Okay, so while I'm talking about each of these books, I am going to also be giving you lots of English vocabulary for describing books, so make sure you've got a pen at the ready. Our first book is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. It's a bit of a crazy title, but it's a fantastic book. It's told from the perspective of Christopher Boone, who's 15 and has Asperger's syndrome. Because of his Asperger's syndrome, Christopher really isn't comfortable with other people and he doesn't really venture out into the world. But then one day he finds a dead dog in his street and he decides to become a detective. And this leads him on a whole adventure. Because it's written from a child's perspective, the style is very simple, which makes it perfect for low-level English learners. It's also eye-opening, hilarious, sad and heartwarming all at once. I highly recommend this one. Our second book is Holes by Louis Sachar. Now, it's actually quite hard to explain the storyline of this one because it's like nothing else I've ever read. Stanley is a young boy at school when suddenly he gets arrested for a crime that he didn't commit, and he gets sent to a juvenile detention centre where he's told every day he and the other boys there have to dig holes, but they don't know why. The warden tells them it's their punishment and it's character building, but actually throughout the story you uncover the truth. Again, with this one, as it's told from the perspective of a child, it's great for low-level English learners. All the characters are engaging, it's really witty, the friendships that Stanley makes are moving, and there are some fantastic plot twists, so definitely give this one a go. The next book is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. Now, I actually really debated whether to recommend this one because it's absolutely beautiful, but it's very tragic. It's the story of 9-year-old Bruno who makes friends with another boy who's in a concentration camp. The boys' friendship grows through the fence of the concentration camp, and it's just so powerful and so moving. I think the writing style makes it perfect for English learners as there isn't too much complicated vocabulary, and it's a thought-provoking story that will stay with you for a long time. Okay, so we're more than halfway there, but before we move on to our last 2 books, just a little reminder to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, so that you can get lots more vocabulary. Our 4th book is Us by David Nicholls. Nicholls is a brilliant author, and this is one of my all-time favourite books. I'd say it's a little bit more challenging for you to read than the other 3 we've already talked about, but if you're an intermediate learner, you can probably manage it. The story starts off in England, where Douglas lives with his wife Connie and his son Albie. He realises that he's grown apart from them and he decides to organise a trip around Europe to bring the family closer together. It's supposed to be the holiday of a lifetime, but it doesn't exactly go to plan, and it's absolutely hilarious. It's great how the characters develop throughout the book, and I think everyone can relate to this story because it's about love and family, so it's definitely worth reading. And our final book is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. This one is set in a quaint, quiet town in the UK where Lou Clark is looking for a job. The job she finds is to look after Will Traynor, who's had a motorcycle accident and is now paralysed from the neck down. So this story is all about how those 2 characters change each other's lives. I don't want to give too much away and spoil it for you, so I'll just say that it's sweet, funny, and very moving. And it's actually been made into a film now, so once you've read the book, why not watch the film too?
So there you go, 5 books that are great for English learners. Which of these books sounds the most appealing to you? I'd love to know, so let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.